what do you like most about touring? Is it like getting to know all the bands, hearing other bands? Is it just like sensing the atmosphere of glorious places like Preston?
Yeah, I think it's just, there's a good sense of camaraderie on tour, you know. You have a lot of fun. We've got a great crew that work with us, so we have a lot of fun.
I mean, you've had a pretty good track record so far with like bands you've played with.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say a lot of my bands that I've been listening to over the past couple of years have developed from bands I've actually heard with you, like in the Suffolk Explosion, that album, things like Aerogram and stuff. Yeah. Some great bands on there, like Rick and whatnot.
I mean, it's great being able to go out because, you know, we hear loads of bands that we love and we have the opportunity to be able to take them out on the road and show them to our fans.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting. You know, took bands like Ocean Size out and you know,
Brigade,
exactly.
Quality band, by the way.
Ruben. Yeah, we've taken some amazing bands out, and you know, I've felt really lucky that we've been able to do that because, you know, for us, we just get to sit and watch them every night. So it's cool, and we, you know, it's a great privilege.
A bit self-indulgent, really, isn't it? For us?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes our fans, I think we do it more for us than we do it for anyone else, and we just want to.
I understand the feeling.
Yeah, and you know, so yeah, I guess that at the end of the day, you know, you've got an opportunity to take a band out, you might as well take out one that you like.
Rewrite these words upon my grave and look down on everything we lose, slip, sink ships and leaders. For this you need to lead us on. For every drink that you put down on me, we've reread this stone 100 times.
Where's your favourite place to play, other than 53 Degrees, which would have been your first answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Never played here before,
Well, you can sense it. You can sense the excitement from this red and sort of beigey, weird coloured room.
I don't know, man. I think that the Glasgow Garage was probably one of our best shows we ever did. I mean, just the whole place just went off massive. So that was, I mean, you can pretty much rely on good crowds in Scotland. But then it seems like the further north you go, the crazier it gets, apart from London. You know, you get to Leeds, they're pretty crazy. You go from Newcastle, crazy, all that Scotland, and then it's kind of.
About festivals. How do you feel about them?
Festival's good. I mean, it's different sort of.
We did a festival in the summer called Greenbelt, and that was.
Oh, I went to that when I was about 13. Yeah. It's a Christian festival.
Yeah,
isn't it?
but we headlined it, which was kind of bizarre. But it's our biggest show we've ever played. It was a festival. It was outside,
30,000 people,
and it was at night time. So we've never played a festival before at night time. We're always like first on main stage or whatever, like a pretty slot when everyone's still asleep. But it was pretty epic actually.
Yeah, that was actually one of my favourite gigs to play.
Yeah.
Would you stand over these shadows and embrace our history?
Talking about like larger crowds and things, what's it like to be getting, well, some would say finally, a bit more recognition? I mean, from the last album you did, like One Day Sun, that got, I'd say, better reviews than the first one, although I like love the first one, but it seems to be the further away you get from like Busted, and the more stuff you bring out, people are starting to recognise more. Kerrang and Enemy have been coming out with some pretty nice quotes.
I think we've, it's kind of the first one people think is that a one-off, then you kind of prove yourself again on the second one, and third one, we're so far down the line now. But I think we've said what we've had to say to people, and if people know what Fightstar are, and if they don't like it, then that's their choice. But you know, we don't have to prove ourselves. We know what we do is what we love, and you know, at the end of the day, I think that people, we're in the same position as any other band. You know, you've got to go out there and try and impress people. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, they do.
It is more that you're doing the band for yourselves rather than fans.
Yeah, and I think it always should be. And I think when you start making albums for other people, I think it goes wrong. If you have to be happy yourself in what you're putting out.
Look what happened to Robbie Williams.
Yeah, well, there's so many bands.
An inspiration to all. Well, he's
back and take that, isn't it?
Well, he's friends with Gary Barlow again after going to see a football match that neither people supported. But I suppose that's all just rumour at the moment.
Oh, I don't know about that. But I mean, yeah.
Would you try rapping? Just like spitting some lyrics.
Sam's a good rapper.
Do you want to just like get a bit of spotlight here? Come on. We're on student radio here. Do you have any idea how many people are listening to this?
Dude, I'm buying it. It says it's designed to be the best, but I think it might be the worst. When you say Dan...
See, that didn't even rhyme.
It didn't rhyme, but it is.
When you say Dan...
That'll be on the next album, that's a taster.
That's a good rapper, it actually means he's good at rapping his... with birthday rap.
It's fine, we can edit that out, that's beautiful. That'll just go on my own collection.
Disguising himself as a school with a little Christmas tree of his book.
It's true. You want the kids to come to you, you know, disguising yourself as a school is a fairly good tactic.
Okay, kids, write that down. Right, final couple of questions. What's your wildest experience as a band thus far? You've done a bit of touring now. You've been to America, haven't you? Did you go down to Japan for a bit? You've been around for a bit.
Australia.
So there must be something that's really interesting that's happened in that period of time. Has anyone tried to kill you or rape you?
Yeah, somebody tried to kill us.
Superb. Well, that's good to know.
Where are we?
Kathy Bates' cousin.
Where are we? Cleveland.
Cleveland.
What happened there then?
Some guy tempted us back to his house after a show.
Did it show you a good time?
Put on a very strange record that was essentially murdering noises. Turned out all the lights in the house.
Nice.
And then went to grab the kitchen knives and we legged it out of it.
We've got Misery 2. Or sequel.
I absolutely love that film.
Misery. The guy was a wrong man.
Did everybody get out?
Basically on a one-man brain wrong. He may have been a rogue-logic
He
wrong.
was conscious band on a lifeboat.
But a bunty man.
Or probably a button. Possibly a shrub dodger.
Okay, you don't need any more description than that. I think we've got quite a good idea of what this guy looked and sounded like.
Would you stand over these shadows and embrace our history?
20 years time, where do you see yourselves?
I'm going to have a underground donkey farm in Marrakesh.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to...
That's not the first time you've used that answer, is it?
No, I'm actually, it's actually a serious answer.
Yeah, I can see your sincerity.
No, I would actually, I just don't like to be playing music first. And I don't know when, where I'll probably be like...
With these fellas over here, I mean...
Yeah, man, just like on my sofa in front of the fire, just with an old acoustic.
Fires, mountains.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just... I never want to stop, you know. I never want to stop playing music until the day I die, I don't think.
Well, if you keep... well, actually, no. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say if you keep making music, I'll keep buying it, but that's a bit too... I'm not going to fund your pension. You make a bad record, I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
Any other ideas? 20 years time, where do you see yourself, Alex?
Locked up for sex crimes.
It's good to have a plan. Dan, 20 years.
I don't know.
In this room?
I don't have an answer for you at this
Back
point.
with that guy in the room, the lights off and the death noises. Time to the bed. Dizzy Rascal collaborating.
That could be good.
Stop doing Mark Ronson.
No.
No. Okay then, well, that has been a pleasure, gents. An absolute privilege. We've been the Inglorious Barstewards. Ladies and gents, that was Fightstar.